welcome back to our channel where we talk about locks and keys and everything related to it. And in today's video, we're going to go and visit Home Depot and pick up 4 random deadbolts and see which one will be the easiest to pick and which one will be the hardest to pick. This video is not sponsored by any means by anyone. We did it on our own just to show you which lock will be actually the best one to have installed on your door. So let's go to Home Depot now. So we got here to Home Depot. We'll buy 3, maybe 4 deadbolts that we can test out to see which one will be the easiest and the hardest to pick. The reason why we choose Home Depot is because most of the people will have those locks installed in their homes. So let's go and check those out.
Right now we are in the door section. Over here we are going to find the lock section over here. Let me show you. Here we got all Kwikset section. We're going right here. Defiant. Defiant is actually another company that Kwikset made. They cheaper lock, but they still same good as Kwikset. Right here we got Schlage section. That's all Schlage. Deadbolt, doorknob, lever, handle set, whatever you will like. Now we're going to choose 3 different locks. We're going to take Schlage one, Kwikset, and Defiant, and let's see which one will be easier to pick. I'm going to take a single side Schlage deadbolt, a regular one. That's a Kwikset. Is a smart key, as you see this little hole. I will explain about this later. Another Kwikset, but that's a regular key, it's not a smart key. Defiant deadbolt. Let's go and see which one will be easier to pick. We're going to show you which lock will be a lot more easier to pick. We got a regular Kwikset, we got a Defiant. This is a Kwikset with a smart key, and that's a Schlage lock. They're all deadbolt, so we're going to start picking them. That's all the tensions, that's all the pick tools, and that's again pick tools. Usually I like more to use this one, and I like this tension better. Let's start with this one, the regular Schlage. Alright, this is the deadbolt, and as you see, that's the key that comes with it. We're going to stick the key in the cylinder, and as you see, it's spinning around. This means the lock is working good. Then we're going to put the tension right here. As you see, we give tension on the locks. As you see, the lock has been picked. You see, I can turn it until you hear this click, and then it's locked again.
So it took us about 15 seconds to pick it, maybe 30 seconds?
Something like that.
So now we're going to do this one.
As you see, this one is a Defiant. This is the same brand as Kwikset, it's just different name for it. It's a little bit cheaper. And let's see how fast we're going to pick this guy. First thing, again, we're going to put the tension.
Okay, so now Zarin trying another tool to give him difficult time to pick it with regular tools, and we notice that here it says the Defiant deadbolt has 3 pick resistant pins, so that's basically why it's not as easy to pick it. So now you could pick it with a different tool, with the leashy.
With the leashy, Mr. Leashy tool, it was a lot more easier to pick this guy. Because it got 3 pins inside, the last 3, they got a gap on the pin, so it's kind of stuck between the top pin and the bottom pins. But it's pickable. It's taking a little bit longer, but it's still pickable.
Okay, so now we're going to try to pick this one, the Kwikset Smart Key, right?
Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. Right now we're going to open a Kwikset Smart Key lock.
It says kick in resistant, bump proof, pick resistant, drill resistant, and saw resistant. So let's see.
So first thing, let's try regular pick tools. So we're going to put some tension here. Okay, we push in for tension and try to pick this guy. Here there is no pins inside, there is kind of like wafers. It's very, very hard to feel them, so that's why it's very hard to pick this kind of lock. Let's try Mr. Leashy.
So we were not able to pick it. Do you think it's possible to pick it at all in some point?
Yes, I think so. It's just to sit a couple of hours on it and you will pick it.
Or if you have like special tool that can do smart locks?
I don't think there is a special tool for that yet.
Okay.
They're probably working on something, but not something that I know of.
Okay.
Let's now start with the Schlage. Let's see what Schlage's in. Alright, let's start tension. Pick tool. Let's try Mr. Leashy. That's for Schlage. He said SE1 is for Schlage, AW1 is for Kwikset.
Okay, let's do it. So we couldn't pick it with just regular pick?
No, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Leashy did that in about 20 seconds.
Okay, so after we watched Zion trying to pick the locks, and so now it's time to actually rate them and see which one will be the best choice. On the 4th place will be Kwikset single cylinder Deadbolt. He will be on the 4th place because it took us about 20 seconds to pick it with the regular pick tools. It was not so complicated, so it was the easiest of the locks to get picked. 3rd place will be Defiant lock that we tried to pick. We tried to use the regular pick tools. We couldn't get it, so we needed to use the leashy. With leashy, it took us about 20 seconds to pick it. I would say this lock is pretty safe to have on your door because not everyone will have the right equipment to pick it. So if you have thieves coming to your home, they probably won't have those tools. And I believe it's pretty safe lock to have on your door. And 2nd place will be the Schlage Deadbolt. So this lock we also couldn't get with the regular picking tools, so we needed actually to use a leashy to pick these locks, and it took us about 30 to 40 seconds to pick it with the leashy tool. new, so it was also not as easy as we thought it's going to be. So I would say this lock also is very safe to have on your door. I mean, every lock can be drilled and breaked in, but as far as if we're talking about picking, so this lock will be not as easy to pick, and it can be a good choice to have this lock on your door. And now let's get to the winner, and this is a Kwikset smart lock. This lock we just couldn't pick with the regular pick tools or the leashy. We do believe we can pick this lock, but it will take very long time. So if you have thieves coming, they really don't have time to mess up with the lock and try to pick it. So it's going to be very complicated for them, but they can drill it, which also not going to be as easy to drill because they really need to be careful and they need to know what they do. So I would say this is the safest lock that you can get from Home Depot, and the only disadvantage with this one, if you lock yourself out of your home and then you need to hire a locksmith, so most likely they will not be able to pick it and they will have to drill it, and you will have to pay for replacing the lock as well and not just doing the lockout services. But this is okay. I think the goal is that you not lock yourself out of your home, and if that happened, it's better to be safe and get this lock replaced if needed. I do believe there are some tools that will come out that will allow to pick this lock easier, but still, as of right now, we believe that this will be the safest lock that you can get at Home Depot and the more difficult one to get picked. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked our video, so please consider to subscribe, like, and click that ring bell button so you get notified when we come up with new videos. And for now, thank you for watching.